Hello from the Big Island of Hawaii. We're currently on vacation, but I needed to do an intro to this video because the first couple of clips that I started with for this video, altering my daughter's clothes for vacation, I accidentally deleted the first three. So I need to let you guys know that the first dress I did was an off-the-shoulder dress. It was baby blue, and the back had two really big elastic straps. And when we cut them, I did 7 inches on the top and I think 4 inches on the bottom. And I should have given myself at least an inch leeway, because when she tried it on, it was almost impossible to get it over her head. But she succeeded, and then the rest of the video, when I finally start, is me like hemming the top of the blue dress. And then she didn't want to try on the dresses, which I understand, she didn't want to do that for YouTube, but she did take some pictures, and I inserted those clips of how it ended up looking after the alterations. I am not a professional, I am self-taught. I have taken a few professional sewing classes for fun, but I just find sewing such a really fun hobby outlet, creative outlet. And at the end of the video, I alter some bikini bottoms, and they turned out perfect, so she was really happy about that. Give this video a thumbs up if you like it, and that way I know you guys like to enjoy, and so that way I know you guys like these analog, and so that way I know you guys like these analog type videos, meaning, no, I don't want to say that. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. That way I know you like this kind of content. I am definitely in my hobby era, and I'm really enjoying it. So without further ado, let's get on with this video. Okay, so I closed up the gaps really well, in my opinion. And so now I'm going to fold over this part right here. There is this gripper trim that doesn't really work in her favor, so she wants me to fold it over towards the front and then hem it like this. So I'm not going to get rid of that, just because, I don't know, it adds a nice thickness to the top, but I'm going to try and fold it over. This part's okay, you're not going to see this part, it's going to be under her underarm. I might have to cut it, I don't know, but we're just trying to, you know, not make it perfect, but make it look better than what it is. And that's what I'm just going to clip it in place and hope it doesn't look horrible. Okay, it looks like I might have to cut it because the way it's twisting around, it's just not gonna look good, or it's not even gonna be comfortable. So I'm gonna have to cut that and then fold it over, I think. Here goes nothing. I'm gonna have to use smaller scissors. Oh gosh, that's not. Oh gosh. I don't know if that's gonna look good. All right, well, here goes nothing. I don't even know if my needle can handle it, but well, we'll see. Oh gosh, I don't have a good feeling about this. All of you professionals out there are probably squirming right now because of my technique or lack thereof. All right, here we go. Just gonna go for it. Okay, now we're getting to that grippy thing. Ooh. Okay, it's making it through. I'm just gonna go slow, and I'm gonna put these blue light glasses on in case I break a needle and it decides to fly my way. Okay, not bad. And I honestly am just using white thread because this is for my daughter. It's not like, you know, I'm not selling these items. I'm not doing a custom alteration for somebody. So we're just gonna go with that white thread. Okay, I'm gonna snip thread here. It doesn't look great, but it's gonna fit her. That's what we're going for, is the fit. All right, so let's take a look. Okay, look. That is now the front, which is exactly what she wanted. This was the original, and see how that grippy part is right here. And so now, oh, let me clip these off. I couldn't go all the way to the most inner part, but maybe I should. Like, that's what it looks like. I should probably take it all the way in, right? I should, to make it look a little bit better. But yeah, I think I'm gonna try and bring it in as close as I can. I'm gonna try and follow that line of thread as best as I can and take it all the way to the center. Wait, it's not even straight. Hold on. Jeez, this could not be harder. Okay, straight on, boom, and then straight stitch all the way to the middle. Oh shoot, it's already off. Oh, and I lost my thread. Okay, we're back on track. Thread is through. Now let's go ahead. Gonna back stitch and then take it all the way to the middle. Okay, on the other side, I thought about it. A little bit smarter about my process here is I snipped off rubbery part. I don't know what that's called. And so now it's going to be a lot easier for me to fold it because it's not going to be attached to the inside. And that way it'll be a much easier double fold. Wait, is it? It's not going to be an easier double fold. How in the world did I do that? I cut it. That means I have to cut it on this side too. And it's not like you can find a tutorial on this very specific issue, you know? So I'm just gonna cut off the bulk. Oh, we did it. Okay, so it's a little bit twisted, but that's okay. Okay. Not bad. It's exactly what she asked me to do. So this is the dress that she just wants to have some length taken off of. I'm not going to change anything except I am going to fold it and cut it. Or no, fold it, sew it, and then cut it. Okay, so what we measured is 7 inches from the bottom, but it's 7 inches from the outside and kind of like see-through mesh fabric. So it's going to be a lot less for the liner. I have to figure out what that difference is here. So 7 inches from the outside is here, and the inside is going to be 5 inches. All right, I'm gonna cut that. Actually, no, I'm not gonna cut it. I'm gonna sew it first and then cut it. Keep forgetting that. So now that I've cut around, I'm gonna cut the excess off, which is about 5 inches all the way around the dress. And then we're going to do the same for this, except it's going to be 7 inches. Okay, this is off, and I'm going to save it, just because you never know what you'll need some extra piece of fabric for. And then, so here is what it looks like on the inside. It's much shorter. Okay, so let me figure out how I'm going to do this part, because this is the finished edge right here, and I want to keep it. And so I think you sew it up like this, together, and then that way it hangs down over the front, right? That's how you do it? I think I'm gonna have to watch a tutorial. So I've got 3.5 inches on both sides, so it equals 7 inches, and I'm gonna sew along here so that when it turns to the front, I'll keep this hemline right here. I hope that's how you do it. I gotta do a zigzag stitch because it's stretchy. Right? Okay, I'm gonna do it. I'm just gonna do it. I don't think I'm doing it right because the bottom part is longer than the top, like it goes into an A line. So I think I'll have to cut it first. Okay, so I realize what I need to do. I need to cut off this bottom part here, save it, cut off the excess that we want to take off, and then sew this back on. But I need to make sure that it's going to be the same length as, like the width as the dress after I cut it. Okay, I'm just going to cut all the way around and cut this bottom part off. Some of you guys were probably waiting for me to realize that I was about to do something totally wrong. And thank goodness I caught it, because had I been watching something or listening to a podcast, I would have just sewn the whole thing and it would have been ruined. So I cut this bottom part off, and now I have this raw edge, which actually doesn't look bad. I mean, for a dress she's gonna wear in Hawaii. We are learning, we are growing, we are sewing. The dress ended up being so short, not so short where it was like a tank top, but it was too short. So I added back on the excess yellow part that I originally cut off, and then I just cut off 1.5 inches, and then I put back and added it to the bottom. So now it's going to have an extra. It's just so weird because we measured it and she wanted to get 5 inches off, but I think because it's stretchy material, it just didn't work out. So now I'm gonna sew back on an additional, 3 inches, and then it's gonna be good to go. So not only has this been an absolute nightmare to figure out, my dog chewed through the wire of my foot pedal. So now I only have my serger, and we leave in a few days for Hawaii. So I'm gonna try and use my serger to put together these pieces to make the dress a little bit longer. Oh my gosh. Okay, so it gave it a little bit of a ruffle, which I actually don't hate. Okay, it is the next day, and I got my new foot pedal delivered after my dog chewed my other one yesterday, and she just walked in my office. So I hemmed the 3 dresses. The blue dress, my daughter, I don't think she wants to try them on for you guys, but I think she's already packed it, so I'll show it to you guys later. The blue dress, I tightened the strap in the back, the 2 elastic straps, and they were almost impossible for her to put them on. I think next time when we take measurements, I'm only gonna give myself some leeway, about 2 inches worth, because I took off the 7 inches from the top elastic and 4 inches from the bottom elastic, and she could hardly get it over her shoulders. I had to help her. Even though it looked perfect on, there just wasn't a lot of give in the elastic. So I think I cut too much elastic to the point where it just was like no stretch. There was stretch in the elastic itself, but the elastic was so small that it wasn't stretching enough for her to put it on. So, you know, again, a beginner, I'm learning. I could probably put a elastic here and add some on. So that's why I didn't throw it away, but we'll see. And she also wants me to take in some of her swimsuit bottoms. She says that it's at a weird, sits weird on her stomach, so she wants to roll it in just like a 1/2 inch maybe. I'm just gonna roll in the top part with the elastic on there, roll it twice and then it should be good. And it's 2 pairs that she wants me to do, and then since I have my regular sewing machine's foot pedal replaced, I'm going to do that now. I am going to clip it just so that I have the exact fold amount, and I'm not going to do any excess because they're swim bottoms and I don't want to go too low. So I feel like I should do a zigzag stitch because it is a swimsuit and elastic. I don't want to use my serger because I don't want to cut off any fabric in case she changes her mind. And so I'm going to do a zigzag stitch. So it is going to be visible to the front of the swimsuit, but that's okay. Oh my gosh, you guys. Look! Okay, so I sent a picture to ChatGPT with that crazy thread nest, and it's because my tension wasn't set correctly, so now it's working well. I finished them and she tried them on and she said they were a perfect fit, so that project is done. Thank you so much for watching. I am self-taught. I have taken a few sewing classes by professionals. I absolutely love it. I am going to continue making more videos. I have a lot more projects to come. And I also have some other crafting hobbies that I have been really enjoying and I'd love to share with you. So I hope you stay tuned. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you all in my next one. Bye.